Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now, Superior Livestock Rep Kenny Wayne Blair. Kenny, thanks for being here with me this morning. You got a little bit of work to do here today, so let's jump right into some of the customers that you're going to be going to work for today.
Well, we're starting off. We mostly have some, yearlings, good yearlings. Starting off with a, load of cattle down there in Paris, Missouri. Mm-hmm. Really super genetics on those cattle to be slick sires. Mm-hmm. It's two families going together. They actually run a vet clinic and do all the work and everything. After that, we got another set turned out there down there around Clearfield, Iowa. Those are cattle that they've bought and grazed all summer long, and now they want to get rid of them, sell them. And then going from there, I got 4 loads of just good old crossbred yearlings. Mm-hmm. So pretty much all Angus cattle.
Yeah. So will you talk a little bit about? You mentioned some genetics there. Have you seen people using good quality genetics in their commercial herd? How it might have has helped their cattle sell over the years?
Oh, I think it's tremendous. I don't know how the genetic over the years have gotten extremely better, even since when I was first started. I guess I've never investigated too much, but I would imagine it's added 50 pounds of something calves.
Yeah.
Just a lot better cattle than they were even 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm. You talk about when you first got started. I think I've talked about some of the clients you've worked with, you've been on, but I don't know if I've ever asked you who brought you on, how you got started with Superior from the beginning.
I had heard about Superior. I used to go to sales and order buy and stuff like that, and I grew up buying kill cows. Mm-hmm. That's what my dad did. And then there was a point in my life where I just thought I wanted to do something a little different, maybe. Mm-hmm. And I had heard about Superior, like I said, so I inquired about it. Went over to a delivery that Mark Finch was doing not too far from my house. Mm-hmm. Watched him, and then applied and got on, and kind of the rest is history. So that was 22 years ago.
Okay, my next question was how long ago that was.
Yeah, that's 22 years ago.
So in 22 years, you've seen lots of highs in this market, lots of lows in this market, but one thing that continues to remain the same is the way Superior markets their cattle. And what do you feel like they do that's so successful in marketing customers' cattle?
Oh, just just the large buyer base, mm-hmm. The less expenses, because it takes a lot of expense to sell cattle.
Right.
And all that is a lot less. Mm-hmm. All less shrink, mm-hmm. a lot less stress on the cattle.
Absolutely.
I think people don't realize how much less stress there is involved going from the ranch mm-hmm. to the buyer's home place, mm-hmm. Versus going to a sale barn and then how much stress that is and what that leads to health of the cattle. Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty important, actually.
Well, you've been with Superior for a while, and at the end of this year, a little bird told me that you might be hitting a milestone and getting an award. So how does it feel to be hitting that 250,000 head mark?
Well, there was a time I didn't think I'd ever see it, but we're here. So.
Well, that's awesome. That's congratulations. That's going to be really exciting to see here at the end of the year. Thanks for joining me here this morning. Don't go anywhere. We have more Superior Sunrise up next.